Hey y'all, it's Ramirez, your Austin real estate agent, and today we're back here in the Converse area in San Antonio. But look, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Senor Ramirez. I'm an Austin real estate agent that specializes in new construction, first-time home buying, relocation, upsizing, and downsizing. You got any questions? Please do not be afraid to reach out. My phone number is 737-312-9060. Email senorrealestate@gmail.com. Let's get back to this video. Today we're back here in the Converse area. I know it's out of the Austin area, but it's actually special to me, this transaction, because it wasn't just another transaction. This was me helping my friend's growing family move into their new home. And look, we're gonna be closing the date on July 30th, 2026 at 1 p.m. I'm gonna show you the time real quick. It's 11:08, 2 hours out. But look, it's special to me because I've known him for 10 years, ever since middle school. And that's really important to me because I get to see them grow. I've known the fiance and my friend for 10 years. And on top of that, they just had their baby. So it's really special to me, the home tour we're gonna go through. Because like I said, it's not just a transaction. This was more than a transaction. It was helping a family move into a new home. But look, you got any questions, please do not be afraid to reach out. My phone number is 737-312-9060. Email senorrealestate@gmail.com. Let's get back to this video. I'm gonna walk you through a tour, the process, the back end of what happened. And the funny part is inspection, it had to be the worst timings when the electricity went out. Yep, just during inspection. But look, don't be afraid to reach out. We're gonna walk through this model by DRB Homes because I'm gonna give you a hint. We actually it was just cosmetic stuff the inspection said it was. Because he said a majority of builders, not gonna name them, said they always tend to have something. But you got any questions, do not be afraid to reach out. I'm here for you as a resource. Let's get back to this video. Hey y'all, it's Norman, is your Austin real estate agent, and today we are back here in the San Antonio area, specifically in Converse. And I know you're wondering, Sanu, what are you doing down there? Don't you specifically main in Austin area? Yes, but I also help people in the San Antonio area. So if you got any questions, please do not be afraid to reach out. But look, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Senor Ramirez. I'm an Austin real estate agent that specializes new construction, first-time home buying, relocation, upsizing, and downsizing. You got any questions, please don't be afraid to reach out. My phone number is 737-312-9060. Email senorrealestate@gmail.com. Please don't be afraid to contact me. They're going to be up there, also in the description. But let's get back to this video. This video is actually important to me and special to me because it wasn't just me doing another transaction. It was actually me helping a growing family into their new home, into a new construction home. And look, I'm going to guide you through what we did, the closing transaction, all of it. You got any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. My phone number is up there, my email's up there. And also, if you want to see a new home, it's also going to be in the description. Please don't be afraid to reach out, but let's get back to this video. The way we approached this transaction was, at first we went to the home, right? We went to go see new construction homes, and they actually fell in love with this one. And we went to the sales counselor, went up to him and say, well, what do we got to do to start getting under contract? What we did was put up the earnest money, and then as you can see right there, earnest money is refunded in the event of buyers are declined of FHA financing. So they weren't out of $1,500 if they were denied. They got their money back. But the fact that we went into a new construction home, we also got them the 4.49 rate. Nowadays, it's like around the 5 to 6 to 7%. And you know, that's pretty high. And nowadays, people don't want to buy a home just because of the rates. But you can also see we got them the 14,500 closing cost contributed to their financing. And that's a lot because sometimes that's what holds people back. It has to be the closing cost. And the fact that we got that covered, all they had to do was bring their down payment and they got into the house. And look, you can also see buyers must close at the preferred title partner at the independent title Crownridge. That's what the builders tend to do. They always have the preferred title partners. But I also negotiated the refrigerator, washer, dryer, and blinds. The blinds was the main part because nowadays homes have a bunch of windows, right? And it's pretty expensive to get all the blinds in, especially with the labor, the cost. I even searched them up. I'm all like, I saw the prices on those blinds. I'm all like, okay, yeah, let's try and get the blinds in here. We got them the blinds. I know in the video you're not gonna see them, nor the refrigerator, washer, dryer, but that's because they have. But look, I'm gonna move on to the closing cost and all that. And look, right now we're looking at the closing disclosure. Yes, they allowed me to post a closing disclosure so I could inform y'all. Look, the loan amount is $376,928. And as you can see right there, the interest rate is 4.49%. I was not playing about that interest rate. I was getting the best deal for my clients. because I'm telling you, that's what holds people back. That interest rate that tends to be high, and that's pretty reasonable nowadays to hold back just because of the interest rate. But the fact that we got them 4.49 nowadays was crazy to me. And look, we're looking at their estimated total monthly payment. That is going to be the main one you want to look at. And also the one that says estimated in escrow, because that's how much you want in the escrow account. Because if you don't have the sufficient amount in escrow, your payment can shoot high the following year if there's not enough amount. As you can see, closing cost also, it says $20,000. I know it's scary, but the real one that you really want to focus on is cash to close, because that's the one that you had to bring to the table. As you could see, all they had to do was bring their down payment. You can also see that the closing costs were covered, so it was just the down payment they brought to the table. Another thing I like to advise people on is immediately apply for homestead in Texas, and the reason that is, it reduces the amount you could pay on property taxes. Let's use this home for example. It's valued at $376,000. Subtract $140,000, it results in $236,000 that they could tax the property on. So that's how much you're gonna be paying. You're not gonna be paying the full 376. You're gonna be paying $230,000 in property taxes. And I immediately advise people to do that whenever they close on their home. Look, here's a bonus clip of them celebrating, because this is a big achievement. It's not something small, closing on a home, because this is one of your biggest achievements in life you're gonna do. And here's a picture of them all happy with their gifts they got. And look, I'm excited for them because this is a new home for them, and this is for their growing family. And like, it makes me excited because I'm just happy for them, because I've known them for 10 years. And look, here's a bonus picture of me holding my baby niece. Look, she's so adorable. She was so cute when I saw her for the first time. It was just something else. This video is important to me because I helped the family move into a new home. It wasn't just a transaction. I'm also going to talk about the floor plan and all that. You got any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm here for you as a resource. I help people like you move into a new home. Y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of this video. Today we are back in the Converse area looking at DRB Homes, and we're going to be looking at their Cayman plan. But look, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Senor Ramirez. I'm an Austin real estate agent that specializes in new construction, first time home buying, relocation, upsizing, and downsizing. If you got any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. My phone number is 737-312-9060. Email senorrealestate@gmail.com. But let's get back to this video. Today we are back here looking at DRB Homes. We're going to be looking at their Cayman plan. It starts off with 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,700 square feet, 2-car garage, and the starting price is $339,990. Look, I'm excited for you to tour this home. You got any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm here for you as a resource. I help people like you move into their new home. My phone number is up there, email's up there. You want to go ahead and tour new homes, it's also going to be in the description. Don't be afraid to reach out. Y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of this video.